remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? My bad. Audio seems a little bit off. And if I seem a little bit late and discombobulated, I am. My bad, everybody. But we're back. Another live, another sold out Discord. Welcome back, everybody, as y'all just come in and out, man. Definitely smash the like button, sub up to the channel. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, but this is officially sold out, man. Pretty much sorry for starting the live slightly a little late, but it comes with the game, man. I had like a very, very busy schedule. As y'all know, I definitely got a mall vlog on the way that's coming tomorrow. I was in the process of actually editing that, but then I had to take a break and make sure I get to this live. So one of the things you guys haven't figured out, it's a very busy schedule being a quote unquote YouTuber, right? Okay, but we're going to keep the party rolling, man. Definitely sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. Or of course, you know, we talk sneaker talk. Definitely we got a music section, a sports section, you name it, man. But tonight we're talking sneakers. Normally this will be the time that I introduce the homie Dunks, but salutes to the homie Dunks. Hopefully everything all is well. I did talk to him last week. He's is good and everything seems to be positive on his end. So hopefully we're still going to be able to have that top 5 sneaker of 2025 countdown that we normally do. So man, if visuals and audios is looking okay, y'all let me know, man. I kind of set this up on a whim, but everything is looking good on my end. Y'all let me know if visuals okay. And definitely tonight's topic, we're going to be talking to tariffs, how this could be, how shoe executives are pretty much concerned about it. So I got an article coming up on that. And then we also have the Nike and the NFL uniform expansion. Looks like they've extended the deal for at least another 10 years to the best of my knowledge. So we're going to see how that go. And then look like Travis Hunter has got a deal with Adidas, which I'm not very surprised to see that. And looks like Travis is pretty much next up in line to be going to the NFL. Now, if you're not familiar with him, he plays for Colorado in college. So I am a big fan of his work and what he does. So this is kind of a mixture of sports, but with sneakers, but we'll see how that's going to go with that. And we'll touch that towards the end of live. I'm still only going to be on this joint for like an hour, even though I start technically slightly late. But it is what it is. I do got a couple surveys that I did put up that I'm going to share my screen here in just a second. Pretty much you should already know at this point. It's the Columbias we just had come out. And then yesterday we had the Nike Air Max 95 stash joints come out. So I'm not surprised to see that people really didn't go after those, even though Sneakers app said they quote unquote sold out or there's only so many selections. I'm going to take that with a grain of salt because y'all know what I say. Like some of that stuff, let's just say it can be deceiving. So y'all let me know if the camera and everything is good. And we'll see all we got in the building before I start sharing my screen real quick. Hopefully, guys, everything is good, even though kind of audio was kind of off in the middle. That wasn't even the stream part. That was my part because I guess I just came in here. I hooked everything up real quick and just bam, you know what I'm saying? I was on go. But it look like we got Hood TMZ podcast in the building. Says salute. What up, what up, what up? Hopefully visuals okay. Let me make sure everything's looking good, making sure I'm in focus. I think even better right there. That should give me good money. Just making sure everything is good because y'all know I'm probably going to reuse some of the content. Looks like we got Slayer in the building. Says, yo, sneaker familiar 100. What up, Slayers? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Melly Mel says, everything's good. Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that. Thanks for confirming. Thank you for confirming. We got Divine Photos in the building. Says, the Legend Blues are available everywhere to no surprise. All right, cool. We're going to talk that too. And I'm going to say this about the Legend Blues. They may be. And I got a little short story too, which I'm going to tell you on the live. I'm going to tell you on the video that I'm dropping tomorrow too, man. So I went and picked up the Legend Blues today. You guys aren't surprised. Y'all know I've been like excited about this all freaking, not just week, but like months. And then also I went on and copped the copper phone. So I got 2 unboxing videos in the stash. It's finna come out next week. Y'all should already know this. I get ready to get to the register, bro. It was nobody in there, right? Let me clarify this. There was people working there, but as far as like shopping, like I swear it was like 3 people. Granted, I got there as early as I could. Granted, you know, one thing I'll say about myself, I'm guilty of this. Like, I say one time and I still need an extra 10 or 15 minutes because I don't get there right when I say I need to get there. I don't know what. Something always comes up, right? Okay. But anyway, I use my card, decline. My joint got declined like 4-5 different times, dog. No cap. But thank God there was no long line, so I wasn't like super embarrassed. But I'm like, bro, like, I'm checking my account. The money's there. I look at my phone. I didn't even hear him because I guess I was just so like zoned out. My card was asking me to approve the transaction from a text message because normally it's keep it 100. I don't really drop a bag like that, and if I do, like it's not on that particular account, right? But anyway, so yeah, I got it all squared away, but it was kind of frustrating, and I think like when I edit the video, y'all will see it in there somewhat where you can tell I even cut the camera off because I had to step to the side, bro. Had to call the bank 2 different times because it took a minute for them to unblock the card and everything. But we all get money though, man. So everything is secured. Those Columbia 11s are nice, dog. To me, I ain't gonna say sneaker of the year, but you gotta mention it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing with it. Where we at real quick? Slayer says, I didn't want to go for those 11s because I hear they're still gonna yellow over time. Not a fan of that. Who knows that though? You know what I'm saying? I get that. You got to take all this stuff with a grain of salt. And let me clarify this. The Space Jams yellowed over time. So did the Concords yellow over time. That's going to come with the game of just being in the sneaker game. You know what I'm saying? But who's had the 2024 Legend Blues over 5 to 7 years? You can't have it because they just produced it, sometime this year. Like, they don't know how it's going to do over the time. They're just basing it off how bad the previous ones have done. Who to say Jordan Brand didn't do it differently this time or put some on it for better protection? We don't know that. But at the same time, to be fair, if Jordan Brand and Nike them actually took the time to actually tell us what they were actually updating to the shoe, then we would actually help us make a better decision. Jordan Brand and Nike rely too much on just the storytelling to tell the shoe, and or our generation is really, really into Jordans because I'll speak for myself, it was really hard for us to get them back then, you know? Also, not just because of the bag, but also because when Jordan and stuff was coming out, we wasn't getting them every week. We wasn't getting them every month. I remember the times where Jordans was like, you get like maybe 2 pairs of Jordans a year because that's all that came out that year. You know what I'm saying? So for the people who don't know that, that's how long I've, necessarily not been in the game, but how long I've known of Jordans, you know? Let's see, Mel says, you just got to enjoy the shoe while you have it. This is true. This is why, if you can, wear your sneakers, dog. And I get, the more you get, the more your collection grow, the harder it is. But that's why y'all see some of my sneaker rotations are probably so far left field, because I'm making sure if it's in there, I'm wearing it. And if I'm not wearing it, it's time to get rid of it. So it's a couple shoes in my collection that I haven't worn, but they will be worn, man. I believe in wearing all my sneakers. And to be honest, I still haven't had a problem. Even a shoe that's falling apart, I was able to get rid of and sell. So you can get rid of almost any shoe. Now, you may have to take a cut on it a little bit, but that's just come with the game. But yeah, let me share my screen real quick, and we're going to talk the survey, and then we'll get this party started on these articles, and then we'll get on about this thing within like an hour and some change, give or take. So let me start sharing my screen here. Boom. First chart we should see right here is, did you catch a W on the Nike Air Max 95 stash? This is what dropped yesterday, and also the Air Force Ones dropped yesterday. Now, rumors is they're still like available, so if you want them, you can definitely get them for sure. I think you just got to put in a little bit of footwork, not necessarily on sneakers, but just on some of these foot sites. You know what I'm saying? You could probably get it. So looks like 68% said they're leaving for the Stash fans. Now, you know Stash, he's the graffiti artist, right? Okay, and from what I got from it, he's based out of New York originally. Don't quote me on that. And then you have 24% said no, and then 8% said yes. I guess I'm a part of that 8%. Me personally, I know that I'm probably going to be wearing these to the gym more than anything. And they may not be the best gym sneaker, but at the same time, I feel like with me being like a sneakerhead and stuff like that, some of this is kind of one of those, I've been the route where you buy the most, best shoe for you for the gym purposes, but it's not always the most eye appealing, but that's not what it's for. You're in there to get in there and work out, but I don't know. I want to find a mixture of best of both worlds, and I think that's why I'm doing it now, right? And that's just where I'm going to leave it at with that. So second survey, and that one, the last one was yesterday. We got, 357 votes on it. You guys showed up and showed out. Then we have, 245 votes on the ones I did this morning, which, did you catch a W on the Air Jordan Legend Blues? Looks like 35% said yes, 44% said no, and 21% said they don't like it. So I'm assuming that 44% is either it's the sizes that are sell out quickly, that's very, very rare in size, they don't make that many of, and or you decided not to go for them. Because, I mean, that is an option as well. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that into consideration. So, long story short, like Devon was saying in so many words, if you put in that footwork, you can cop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should be able to cop unless you just got one of those sizes that you know that's just a difficult size to get in the first place. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep it moving. We'll go ahead and transfer into, I guess we'll start with Travis Hunter's situation first. See what's going over there because he signed with Adidas. I'm not going to get on his personal business, Divine. I know what you've talked about and shared in the Discord about, him and the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, Travis Hunter, man, let's just give like a spiel. I'm going to put myself back on the main screen. I want to Google his age real quick. Think about it. This man, if you've watched him play for Colorado, keep in mind, he plays both sides of the field, man. He's he's destined, he has to go to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But at the same time, and I'm going to say this, he's going to get a nice awakening when he get over there. He's going to be something different when he goes there. He's 21 years old right now, right? So if he hits NFL next year, right, which is look like it's Preston to be, my thing is this, he's going to get a deal. And he's about to come into the whole bunch of money. But at the same time, if you have the wrong people around you, then, yeah, he's nowhere to really – you may not necessarily always have the right people around you to give you the best advice. And even if you do, listen, my thing, it's really hard to take advice from somebody whenever you're at the peak of your career getting a crazy amount of money. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to hear. You hear it, but it's hard to obtain it, absorb it. Because reality, and I'm not defending him in any way, shape, or form, but it's like, I must put myself in existence. Like, if I had a certain amount of money, it's like, I hear him, but at the same time, like, if that was the case, then why didn't you do that? But then again, you got to think, well, maybe they didn't know because nobody told them. A lot of pressure and a lot of stuff to think into. So, but anyway, let me share my screen with Travis Hunter real quick, and then we'll go on there because he's going to take the deal with Adidas. Will he be the next big thing at Adidas is my question for you all. You guys let me know. I'm very curious myself. Devon says, when he goes into the NFL, he's going to run into them groupies. I mean, that come a part of the game, Devon. That come a part of the game. I hate to say it. And to be honest, dog, and I'll speak for myself, I said it a long time ago. Me being 6 foot, he's 6'1". Travis Hunter, 6'1", 21 years old. Even if you come into and keep in mind, he ain't broke now. You know what I'm saying? Those athletes in college now, they get endorsement deals while they're in college. They used to not be able to get that, but now they can get that. And let's just keep it 100, allegedly. Let's just say if you were the star player on the college team, you're taken care of. That's all I'm gonna say. You made back then when they wasn't supposed to get paid. Trust me, they got something. You know what I'm saying? The college bring in just as much money as the NFL. In fact, some of the coaches for college makes probably just as much, if not more, than an NFL coach. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of money over there. So he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He's new to money, but he ain't about to be super new to money either, because he's getting it. But at the same time, he's earned it. You know, but I'll speak for myself in related situations. We've had certain family members in my family that went to the NFL, and we look and they were like, they went through college, they barely know how to do X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? But they could play their asses off. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find the best of both worlds too. And I'm not saying this is him, but you know, it's a lot of things you got to throw out there into that category. Devon says he's gonna learn the hard way. I mean, yeah. I mean, sometimes that is. I've learned a lot of things the hard way. Again, I get what you're saying, because also he should have seen enough examples, like we've seen enough examples, not to do that. But that's easier said than done whenever it's right directly in your face. You know what I'm saying? I don't have plenty of situations, and I'm gonna say this, where it's like, I know the person's history, I know X, Y, Z, but like looking at them and it's just them, and trust me, you can see why everybody else kind of falls short too. I'll leave it right there. But anyway, let me get through this article real quick. It says Travis Hunter signs an endorsement deal with Adidas. So pretty much, I'm not surprised to see this actually coming, because the guy works hard on the field, man. He's put his game in. So pretty much, let me read through this article real quick. Let's see. Devon says, I agree, Polo. When a person makes more money than believe, they don't have to listen to no one. This is true. It's hard. Like, whenever you say like, cool, you know, I'm taking, especially if you're taking care of said people, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if I wasn't doing this, you wouldn't be able to even tell me this in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Even though technically their intentions are right and they're trying to tell you something good, you know, you just may not be ready to receive it just yet. But it says it's hard to be more confident than Travis Hunter right now. That's partially because he is done in college football at the University of Colorado is so unperceptive. So what he's done there is just pretty much he's done the unthinkable. And if you see this chain that he actually has, and I just now noticed this, that's an Adidas logo in that chain. That's actually pretty dope. I didn't even catch that until now. I thought it was just that Adidas shirt he had on. Says, I model my game after me. I'm just Travis. So pretty much, if you think about this, if they can get the right silhouette over there over for Travis, this could be something that if Adidas do this the right way, they could compete with Nike. You know, we'll see. It says if you ask who he models his game after, he'll just tell you himself. So pretty much, he's saying he's his own inspiration. But I mean, that's kind of the smart answer. That's sort of comes off cocky, but that's also kind of like one of those. He don't want to put nobody's name out there, because usually if you ask people for a hand, they're gonna want an audience. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like, yo, me, you be like, who your favorite sneaker YouTuber is? I don't want to show out like who it is, because then if you ever get up to that level, or you start doing stuff the new wave, and you say they kind of pay the wave, they're gonna want a pat on the back, you know, 9 times out of 10. So to avoid all that, he's given the I feel like the smart safety answers, if you ask me. It says he's coming off one of the most historic seasons in college football history, playing both cornerback and wide receiver at the elite level. At the time of writing this, he is the 2,500 favorite to win the Heisman Trophy. According to the BET MGM, Hunter is a projected top 3 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, according to just about everyone in the latest mocks. And I agree with that. Like, he's earned it. If he gets it, he's definitely put the work in and got it. So, and now he's an Adidas. Now he and Adidas officially announces a new partnership that he has joining over Adidas football athletes like fellow Heisman finalist Cam Ward, Patrick Mahomes, and it says Micah Parsons and more. So they got a lot of good tape over there already. So Patrick could be great, an elite person to add to that team. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm very curious what that bag will be or what it is, because I don't think we put out any numbers just yet. It says Adidas cites Hunter's leadership as well as his own field success as a key component that led to the brand's desire to sign him. It says part of our continued investment and the next generation of athletes, we are proud to partner with someone who's passionate for the sport and drive create impact on and off the field. Mirrors our own. Aaron Sabrone, the general manager of U.S. Sports and Creation Center Portland at Adidas, says Travis is undoubtedly one of the most dynamic athletes in any sport. And this is true. And this is the thing too, Travis. Stay healthy, stay out of trouble, dog. That's one of the, if you're gonna take any advice from a Joe Smo, and he's already doing that already because we haven't seen him in any trouble or anything like that we've seen, just focus on the game and try to stay out of trouble, dog. You got a very bright future ahead of you. It says Hunter was all smiles during his first campaign shoot with Adidas in Denver this week. Playful dancing in between takes, admiring proofs from the shoot with his fiance, Lena Lee. I'll go ahead and put the name on there for you, just for you, Divine, because I know how much you feel about that. So he says he's going to marry and checking out his brand new Adidas chain. So let's see who Lena Lee is real quick. While we got a little bit of time, I'm going to be on this joint for like another roughly like 30 minutes. My bad, everybody, for starting late. But let me go to the main screen. I just want to pull her up real quick because I haven't seen this boo. But I know that we've heard the talks of where his mindset is, allegedly. And I'm curious, hold on, wait. I got to see how old she is. So who is Travis Hunter's fiance? I don't want to read a whole article on the joint, but I am going to share my screen on it. Boom, this is her with Travis. Says, who is the Colorado Buffaloes player Travis Hunter's fiance? Says all about Lena Lee. I just want to know her age because he's 21. How old is she? She not ugly, though. Let's keep it 100. She's a Sagittarius. And she was born in 2001, making her a Sagittarius who is born in 2003, celebrated 21st birthday on 2024-2022. So she's just a few years younger than him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was born in 2003, she was born in 2001. So she's older, but she bad, bro. But at the same time, you got to have some willpower too. I ain't saying, do what you do, but at the same time, if he's happy, he's happy. You know what I'm saying? I am very curious how they met. Says she and Hunter started dating in 2022. So, wow. Says it took the couple a few months to get together, but they started dating in February of 2022. Hunter confessed in a YouTube video with Lena in October 2022 that he shot his shot on Instagram. Lena ended up not responding for about 2 months, and when she did, she just wanted to be friends. The two proceeded to text for about another 2 months. However, things changed after Hunter accompanied Lena to a friend's birthday dinner because she didn't want to go alone. Hunter said that he'd been in love ever since then. Says the pair have celebrated their anniversary for post on February 26th. Happy anniversary, baby girl. More years to come. I love you so much, Hunter. So, hey, he happy, man. And looks like they've been going to beaches and doing what they need to do. So, safe to say, obviously, he, handling business, man. But let's get back to the main source right here. I don't want to get too far off on this joint. It says, ahead of the Heisman Trophy announcement on Saturday, we caught up with Hunter in Denver to discuss his new deal with Adidas, making college football history, the NFL draft, and more. It says the interview has been edited to clarify. So I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but we're just going to cover just enough to be dangerous, if that's cool with y'all. It says, I want to start with Adidas. It says, you are now officially a part of the Adidas family. Can you express how much that means to you? It means a lot. Growing up as a kid, having all the shoes and the clothes and stuff, I always wanted to be a part of the brand that brings the whole family together. It felt like a family when I first met them, so they're definitely helped me to make my decision. meaning they offered a nice, better probably incentives compared to the other brands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Nike, them, they got a little bit room to be a little bit more cocky, so to speak. We can think of even Steph Curry said that he didn't sign with Nike because of the incentives that he got. He's with Under Armour. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, he said he just let his daughter pick, but he says even when he went to Nike, they just seemed so uninterested. I remember that conversation as well. Not saying this is Travis Hunter's case, but this is what's been thrown out there. So allegedly. It says, what made you decide to join Adidas over the brand? It says, obviously being in Colorado, surrounded by Deion and Shakur Sanders. What made you decide to sign with Adidas? It says, definitely a family-oriented organization. They always kept everybody close. It says they never hid nothing from me, and the more conversations that I had made me feel more like home. So basically, he's just saying he felt comfortable, which I get that. Understandable. It says, what are some of the favorite Adidas sneakers of all times? This one I'm very curious of the answer. It says, I'm definitely going to have to say the AE1s, which those have been dubbed, ironically, by Complex. It could be the sneaker of the year. I don't see it, but, he said that's some of his favorites. Says, definitely my all-time favorite, having a little basketball background. That one shoe that you can go out there and hoop and has a different vibe. So, yeah, definitely AE1s and some Dames, some Hardens. Growing up, it definitely was Hardens. So, interesting. And maybe it's just the younger generation. I don't know anybody who's really like rocking Hardens like that. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Kwame, in the building. Says, yo, what up, Kwame? What up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. Complex recently named AE1. See, I told you. That's how you know you probably low-key kind of do it a little too much if you kind of know where the article's already headed, right? It says, Complex recently named the AE1 sneakers of the year for 2024. Do you think we made the right decision? This has got to be an answer for me is no, you didn't make the right decision, but we'll see, because this is what they asked Hunter. But I'm answering it, though, if this was asked to me, the answer no. But Hunter says, Complex naming AE1 the sneaker of the year, definitely, because nobody was expecting AE to come out with some dope shoes like that. So, yeah. So, he's saying all the right answers because, he's an officially like Adidas, employee, so to speak, over there. And they probably don't use that term because he's just as important over there as probably, some of the big wigs. He ain't going to make or break the company, but he can definitely help make them more money. It says, have you spoken to any other Adidas athlete during the brand? Guys like Anthony Edwards, Patrick Mahomes, and anyone like that? And it says, let's see, I talked to Donovan Mitchell, but they also sent me a little video once they knew I was going to sign, so I was definitely surprised and happy. So pretty much that's something that Adidas like, hey, man, you get the new athlete on them, make them feel welcome, send them like a little generic video, say something sweet. It's a part of their job, too. Eventually, as probably the next person comes on, he's going to have to say that and do the same thing for the next person that comes in after him, I don't know, man. He definitely is a unique individual, though. Says custom cleats and basketball sneakers becoming football cleats has become such a huge thing. You've worn a ton of customs this year. Can you speak on how big a part of the football culture that become? And so Travis responds, says, just turning basketball shoes into football cleats have been a big thing because they are different types of styles. You never see the type of styles on the football field, so definitely I know what they do. It says, I'm one of those guys who loves to decorate my cleats and have them different styles. So, okay, he likes a variety. So pretty much he's got a lot of basketball shoes and turns them into football cleats, which is kind of what we've seen over the years. It says, what can we expect to see from Adidas, from you and Adidas going forward now that you are to start a professional career? He says, we don't know what the future holds, so hopefully it's something good, something special. And if we have something, I'm not going to say it because I want to be a special moment. So he's not going to put too much information out there. I'm going to read through just a little bit more of the article real quick because it seems like they hit him a whole bunch of questions, but I'm not going to read through the whole joint. So we're very curious where it goes, but you see he works with Deion Sanders here. He's done a lot over there for that team too, man. I want to throw that out there. He's done some amazing things. So I'm going to read one more question on this joint, and then we'll transition to pretty much the NFL and Nike, like they're reopened they're extended their company situation. We'll transition to that, and then we'll close out with the tariff situation for like the last 10 to 15 minutes, if that's all right with you guys. Cool. So last question I'm going to read on here real quick. But you see where I got the article from, so we'll continue to probably, like, if you guys want to read on or get more information, I'll post it in the Discord. It says, you played on both sides of the ball your whole college career. Dating back to Jackson State, what are the 5 things that really help propel you to the top, both crafts in 2024 that you've in the position where you're in as a Heisman favorite? He says, the 5 things that helped me become one of the Heisman favorites, question mark. So he asks that rhetorically. He says, the first one that helped me is definitely God. Believing in God is a part of my life. So definitely the first one is God. Second one, my fiance. There you go right there again, Divine. His boo thing. She stays on me because she want to make sure that you, I have a feeling why. I'm going to leave it right there. There's no way of me letting up because she's right there on me no matter what I do. And the third, definitely my family. The rest of my family, and you know what I'm saying? So he's definitely his girl, his family. And the fourth, he says, I'd probably say me just being an athlete, grinding, always out there ready to work. I don't want to let down my family. So that's definitely the 5th reason of what helped me become, the Heisman favorite, because when you don't want to let down your family or let down anyone, you go as hard as you can. This is true, but you got to make sure you do it for yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you got to do it for the people that you got to carry on your team, but you got to make sure you make room for yourself too, if nobody don't say that, So I'm gonna leave that right there on that one. So we're going to do for like the last 20 minutes, we'll get on pretty much the NFL and Nike announced a 10-year partnership extension through 2038. Nike has exclusively provided all 32 NFL teams with uniforms and other apparel since 2012. So I think the last one we covered, it was the NBA. So of course, naturally, I knew it was only a matter of time before they get it with the NFL as well. So Nike's making other deals too where, we selling sneakers, but we also got to make sure we keep some good deals on the table here, which makes sense to me. It says the National Football League, NFL, and Nike have just revealed their plans to extend their long-standing partnership for 10 years. It says with the original contract set to expire in 2027, the new 10-year extension means their partnership will last thoroughly to 2038. Nike has exclusively provided all uniforms and sideline, practice, and base layer apparel for all 32 NFL teams since 2012. It says this partnership renewals and the team testament of the strength and the success of our collaborations with NFL, and said Elliot Hill, president and CEO of Nike. As we embark on the new chapter, we've committed to co-creating cutting-edge solutions that meet the rapidly changing needs of the NFL athletes and fans while fueling the league's growth and development incentives. So there you have it, right? You know what I'm saying? So pretty much they're letting you know that they're planning to make some, keep the deal on, keep the Adidas. Like, if you look at some of these brands, like if you look at the player's uniform right here, they got an example. If you look on the side of the shoulder pad, you see that Nike logo. At one point, I have seen an Adidas logo over there, and I've seen even at one point there was Champion at one point, long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But that was a while ago. It says, together, the NFL and Nike plan to increase the game's global popularity and support development programs at the high school and collegiate levels. It says the collaboration will also continue to promote powerful storytelling to connect with fans. So pretty much they're going to bring some more changes from what it seems like. It says another key incentive of the collaboration is the commitment to the health and safety of players. Nike Sports Research Lab will apply its resources to create cutting-edge, high-performance products to help reduce lower extremely injuries and ensure proper footwear safety. So they're going to say they're going to take care of these players the best they can as far as getting the best technology inside these shoes. You know what I'm saying? Because to keep it 100, some of these shoes, you can tell, like, if you look at how Jordan, when he first took off, he was wearing like 2 shoes a game because his foot would be bleeding in there from how hard he was making these certain moves and the plays in the shoes because they just wasn't really built for that. So he bit the bullet a long time ago, where the technology has improved. It says Nike has been involved in partners since 2012 and We couldn't be more excited to have them on board for years to come, said NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. It says, in addition to this products and services for our clubs, players, and fans, Nike is a strategic partner who will help us grow football internationally, support youth football, and make advances in player safety. The renewal of this partnership will truly have a lasting impact of the game of football at all levels, both here in the United States and around the world. So there you have it for that one real quick, man. So let's get on the last little part of this article. I may go back to a couple questions on the Travis article, but I want to also talk to tariffs are at the top of the concern for shoe execs in 2025, FDR fines. So pretty much that's people I think that Foot News got their information from. So I don't really want to talk too much politics on here, but you got to mention it a little bit, right? Okay. So it says the data represents a tripling from the prior quarter, where trade policy was also cited as a key issue moving forward. And this article is coming from December 12th, which keep in mind it's the 14th. So this is still new, just a couple days ago. It says, a new survey from the Footwear Distributors and Retailers of America, that's what the FDRA stands for, revealed that the government tariffs policy is the top issue for a majority of the shoe executives in 2025. Keep in mind, this could make or break with some of the prices and stuff that's going on now in the future for sneakers. Keep in mind, they're already taxing us out the wazoo. Things could go up. And in my opinion, I don't think they need to go up any more than what they've already went up. You know what I'm saying? It says the FDRA quarter 4 2024 shoe exclusive or executive business survey showed that the record high number of executives have cited governmental actions on tariffs as the most prominent issue lately to define the business over the next 6 months. It says the data represents the tripling from the prior quarter, where the trade policy was also cited as a key issue moving forward. It says the data comes as Donald Trump, fresh off his 2024 election win, announces new tariff plans that could have dire impacts on the cost of the footwear. Says 99% of the shoes sold in the United States are imported from primarily China, Vietnam, and Indonesia. So if he puts more on that, it's going to cost to get that more, that can make or break some of the deals that are already in place, from what I get from it, right? If he comes in and messes with things, and not make them for the better. Trump vowed this year to impose a 10 to 20% tariff on imports from all foreign countries, in addition to 60 to 100% tariffs on imports specifically from China. So we get a lot of stuff made from China, as you can see. And as you can saw that I just read, it's China, Indonesia, and then what's the other place real quick they have up here? Vietnam. So, but a lot of stuff, if you check your product, is most likely, it's a strong possibility it's been made in China. I have some Jordans that's been made in Indonesia as well, though. And I've seen some that's been made in Vietnam. So, and they do that for, I guess it was supposed to be more cost effective, but now what's the point if it's not going to be that anymore? Where we at real quick, it says the president-elect also recently said he plans to impose a 25% tax on all products entering the U.S. from Canada and Mexico, plus an additional 10% tariff on imports from China. Yeah, I saw that, and I seen in the news, and this is probably telling my age, I saw in the news too where Canada was saying basically like if they do that, they're going to do things to inform a retaliation that we get from them. So it's not a good thing. Sometimes I feel like, if you're not trying to make a deal for the better, sometimes it's kind of one of those, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing. But I'm very curious what triggered him to want to kind of get involved in this in the first place. But I'm not surprised. I mean, he is the president-elect, and this is part of like what probably falls under his duties, or at least what he feels like. Where we at real quick, it says, according to the FDRA survey, 3 in 5 respondents expect to see higher costs due to tariffs in 2025, and 37% expect to see retail prices rise by more than 5% next year. So what that means to us sneakerheads, right? The Jordan 11s, if they're $230 right now, that means they could be easily anywhere from 235 to 240, almost 250 next year. You know what I'm saying? We're already pushing it right now because that 230 was a nice hike. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice to see those actually come down, but something tells me all the stuff that's kind of went up, I don't think it's going to come down. You guys let me know. It says tariffs also emerged as the hottest topic throughout the market week in New York and in multiple exclusive statements during the earnings calls and interviews. For example, Foot Locker, ironically, where I was just at today, everybody. Chief Executive Officer Mary Dillon told Foot News in an interview last week that the retailer will monitor any updates related to the potential tariff changes that could possibly impact business. Foot Locker's direct exposure to China is limited, though Dillon noted that the brand partners could see more of an impact. Other brands discussed the impacts as well. It says, let's see, the tariffs talk around China is particularly in trading partners at large is top of mind. Jared Fix, who joined Tom's as a chief executive officer in July, told Foot News in an interview, "We have world-class manufacturing partners who are committed to their brands. So if we need to have an ex-China manufacturing strategy, we will do that." It says, despite the concern with regard to the tariffs, executives, it says exclusives. That's not executives. So it says executives' outlook for the economy over the next 6 months improved was the most positive it has been in 13 quarters. So pretty much they don't know what's going to come of this, but they are trying to prepare as much as possible. Again, it doesn't sound like things are going to go more so on a cheaper end, if you ask me. But then again, it is a little bit too soon to tell, if we're going to keep it real. It says the outlook of the strong shoe shoppers who hit the highest level in the 13 quarters, and more than half of the respondents say they expect their company sales to rise over the next 6 months. So everybody's kind of anticipating that things are about to go up. So you know what this usually means for us as a consumer. If the stuff goes up for the company, that means stuff's going to go up for us too. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be rough to be a sneakerhead. And it's kind of already kind of like that right now. If we're going to keep it real. I don't anticipate them going up, but we're going to see what happens. I think it's going to be one of those we see little nickel and dime prices go up. I don't know if I'm really ready for it, but we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. And one thing that Kwame brought up in the Goodfellas meeting yesterday was basically yo, if this goes up, then we might as well start pretty much in so many words, start rocking designer stuff, all designer if you're going to buy a sneaker. So he had a valid point on that. That pretty much covers the tariff policy. So that's more update. I want to make sure I got up on that. We definitely covered the NFL situation. And then I'm going to read a couple more questions from this Travis article real quick. And then the last 5 minutes, we're going to talk the upcoming sneaker releases to close out the year. We're pretty much right there if you think about it. Right at the door, because this is the second week in December. I was about to say November. We're getting pretty much close. I'm going to look at a calendar real quick, just looking at my phone. Let's see. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Boom. Looking at it. Yeah, we got literally roughly 3 weeks. And the only reason we really got a third week is because we have 31 days this month if you keep it 100. But we got next week. Then week after next is Christmas. And then after that, it's New Year's, man. So pretty much, I'm going to just say this. If you're really thinking that you couldn't make it through this year, all I feel like if you make it through next week, you should be good, man. I think I've got all the sneakers that I plan on spending money for this year. So pretty much, I'm not saying everything that I do content on coming up is a skip, but definitely something I'm going to be thinking about because everything is already lotted out with family gifts and everything like that. I'm going to just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Let me read a couple more questions from this article and then we'll talk upcoming releases just to see what we haven't missed. And yeah, we'll be coming up on the 5-minute mark here in just shortly. It says, you're having one of the most historical seasons in the history of college football. It says, you're the clear favorite to win the Heisman. Has that sunk in yet? It says, no, it hasn't sunk in yet because sunk in yet being a favorite for the Heisman, but I'm definitely excited to see what happens on Saturday. I want to see if I'm going to be able to walk across the stage with a trophy. I'm pretty sure he will, so it should be going down. It says, would young Travis have believed that you'd be in the position where you are right now? It says young Travis definitely wouldn't never believe in the position I'm in right now. It says he definitely wouldn't never believe in it because he didn't think I was ever going to leave Florida. So that's where he's originally from and moved to Georgia when I was younger. So definitely never would have believed it, but I would have told them to keep going, stick to your dreams, and don't let them outsides affect your dreams. So he's focused on the prize and he's got the right mindset, man. So I think that's what one thing we can say about Travis. Says, do you know what you plan to wear on Saturday? Says, oh yeah, I'm definitely know what I'm going to wear Saturday. I'm not saying it though. Says, you're going to have to wait and see. So we're definitely going to see a little bit of update on this because, I mean, obviously he's ready and prepared. And I feel like he's, again, he's putting the work, man. I'm going to give him credit where credit is due. Says, who are some of your style inspirations? Says, what do you take cues from when how you get dressed? He says, myself. I style myself. I take clues from myself. I'm not trying to be like anybody else. This man is already low-key media trained if you keep it 100. If what I'm getting from this, he's not throwing anybody's names out there. He's just literally taking all full-on responsibilities and taking everything on the chin. And that's how you're supposed to do. And you're giving answers where it's like, he's answering the questions, but you're not really getting much from him. And a lot of people say that about me. But a younger me wouldn't have been able to answer the questions the way that Travis is answering them at that age. When I got asked questions back in the day, I definitely talked a little too much. Now I don't. And now people are like, what happened? Like, you go through what I've been through, you'll see why, But anyway, this is about Travis right here to close out. And then we'll talk upcoming sneaker releases. I don't want to make this about me. It says, who's a better dresser, you or Shakur? And that's Deion Sanders' son, to the best of my knowledge, everybody, if you don't know. Says, I would give it to Shakur because I rarely dress up. When I do something casual. Says, let's see. If they're also having a historic year is Aston. It says, but if you had to vote for the Heisman, who are you going to vote for? It says, if I was a Heisman voter, I would definitely want to say Travis. Of course he's going to vote for himself. This was a question you didn't even have to ask. You know what I'm saying? Why would you not recommend yourself? You're putting in the work. Of course he's going to vote for himself. That ain't even about being whether he's cocky or not. You know what I'm saying? It says, and this is the last one, and then we'll talk upcoming sneaker releases. Says, when there is someone like yourself doing something that a person haven't seen before at this level, it causes everyone to question whether or not you can do it in the NFL. And that was been my question too, to be honest. This one is a legit question. He's doing something that we've never seen. He plays both sides of the fields, and he's good on both ends. Can he do this and bring this game to the NFL? And if so, how long would it last? Because we've seen the players come in time and time again that bring something new, and to be honest, it really only lasts for a few years. Now, I will say Mahomes is somebody that kind of brought in something new as well, and he's still able to do it, but you can even tell it's only a matter of time before they pick his number. You know what I'm saying? It's just taking a little bit more, but Mahomes is one hell of an athlete. It says, let's see, what would you say to the people who think that you can't play corner and receiver in the league? And that's my question too, because I've said this. I'm like, he can do this in college, but can he play both sides of the fields in the NFL is my question. So this is a question that if I was to interview Travis, I would even ask him this. He says, I just tell them I'm going to show them better than I can tell them. I got to go out there and play. I still got to go out there and perform at the next level. It's going to be the best level. There ain't going to be nobody out there for me. So I just go, and he says, I just got to go out there and grind and play. So he's got the right attitude. Will it work? We shall see. I'm very curious. Says, who will win in a man coverage receiver, Travis or corner Travis? Me, simple. There's no other option. I'm going to win. I mean, they're giving him some stuff to kind of like stroke his ego too, some of these questions. But anyway, man, we're coming up on the last 5 minutes of the live. Let's talk upcoming sneaker releases real quick and get on up out of this thing. So I did see this floating around in 2025. Apparently, we're supposed to see the Air Max 95 neon greens again. If they do, I will cop. Especially if these stashes, when I get these, if they're good for the gym, I will cop them and see what's up. Looks like we got something from Kwame in the chat. He says, those all black fragment zooms coming up, going to look good, and we're going to get a few pair of SB dunks coming. Okay, cool. I'll take a look. Let's see. He says, those Neon 95s are a must cop in my opinion. I agree. These are clean as hell. These are super clean, dog. These are a must cop for me. And if you keep it 100, this made me think of the I'm my year Air Max 95s. Why couldn't they just take this material and do it in an I'm my year colorway and call it a day? It would have been so much better, if you ask me. Long Beach Joe Jet says salutes and respect to Polo in the chat. Just checking in. Tariffs will eat people alive. Did you cop the Legend Blues? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did. Appreciate that. Smash that like button. I'm dropping the mall vlog tomorrow, and then I'm gonna have the on feet sometime next week as well. So, but yes, I did cop. Got a little other thing I copped on there too. So stay tuned for that mall vlog, homie. But yeah, most definitely. But yeah, these Air Max 95 neons must cop. And then I think, let me see what I got on this one real quick. I think I got like every Jordan and stuff that's supposed to be coming. We got the Travis chocolate, aka what we're calling those joints. They're supposed to be coming. I know I showed this last week, but it's kind of like a good little, the velvet brown joints is up on the radar next. I know Dunks is looking for these. I'm gonna check and see if he still really want them, if he's gonna go for them or what. Got to make sure we check in on the kids. So we'll see how they go. Me personally, I'm not super impressed with them, but I don't hate them. I have seen some of the early videos already, so we'll see how it goes. And I think, yeah, we got what those Wizard of Oz dunks are supposed to be coming too. I seen people looking at those, and I will share my screen on those, but give me like 2 seconds. I'll pull those up real quick. I think this live we were pretty much productive, even though I technically started a little bit late, but I feel like I only started like 3 minutes late though. Let me see, Wizard of Oz dunks. I'm gonna see if I can pull those up. Wizard of, let's see where we at. Oz Nike SB. Let's do this because it's gonna pull it right up. There is like 2 different versions, but the one that I've seen floating around is pretty much these right here. They don't look bad, but I don't know how much where I would get out of them too. So we'll see. But these are supposed to be coming up. Kwame says those Travis looks good, but I'm not going to get excited for the Yale. They're okay. I don't hate them, but I don't love them either, if that even makes sense, Kwame. You know what I'm saying? And these are the Wizard of Oz. To be honest, these don't look bad to me because they're a nice, good red shoe. But I will say it is a lot going on. I don't know where I would wear them. You know what I'm also curious of though? What material is that on there? Is it suede? It can't be suede and it can't be leather. So it's got to be like some type of that like the sounds got to make that, like when you rub your nails across, it's got to be like some unique sound. I'm very curious what it is. Not sure if I've seen anybody have these in hand just yet though. So we shall see. What else we got? I think that's pretty much it. I'll double check the sneakers app on my phone like for 2 seconds just for shits and giggles. And then I'm about to wrap things up here for the night. Let's see. Sneakers app. Let's see. Loading up. Let's see real quick before I get up out of here. Legend Blues. Looks like the big kids are still available. But we do have those Nicole House SB Dunks. Those are coming. I'm not going to put those up on the screen. And then we do have the Game Royal joints that's coming, a.k.a. the Blueberry 12s, which I'm not impressed for. Then we do have those Nego Air Force 3s. Those are coming. And then the Wizard of Oz. That's pretty much what all they got loaded up on there so far that I think that we would all be interested in. So, yeah, coming right up on that hour mark. Let me put myself on the main screen and close things out here for the night, man. This definitely was a good one, even though technically I started a little bit late, but my bad. I still gave you guys the full hour, though. Other than that, I'll be back live again on Monday with another Music Monday. Definitely more content on the way. Definitely got some unboxings. Well, definitely one unboxing on the way. Then I got 2 on feets, possibly even 3 on feets. And then also I got that mall vlog I'm going to try to give to you guys tomorrow. So a lot of content on the way. The kid just got to lock in his stew. So pretty much Sunday, I'm about to be all locked in. So pretty much if I'm a little MIA or quiet, just know that I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I promise you. I promise to never stop going in, man. But other than that, we're right at the hour mark. Let's go and wrap things up here for tonight. This was a good one. We've covered 3 different topics here. Travis Hunter signing with Adidas. We got Nike extends its deal with the NFL for like another 10 years to the best of my knowledge. And then we also just covered pretty much the tariffs and how that's going to affect the sneaker culture and or how the sneaker market is going to affect next year. So 3 major topics we just knocked out here. Long Beach Joe Jet says, when's the next sneaker live? The next sneaker live is Wednesday. So sneaker lives is Wednesdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. And then Music Mondays is Monday. So Music Monday on Monday, and then I do sneakers twice a week on Wednesday and Saturday. So there you have it. But other than that, man, y'all smash the like button, sub it to the channel if you're new, if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and y'all know I'll be back live again on Music Monday. Until then, sign up for that sold-out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. Or, of course, you know, we continue to talk the sneaker talk. We got a little bit of a food section, a sports section, you name it, right? Okay, we're all over it over there. But other than that, I'll see you guys again on Monday. And definitely smash that like button and sub up on your way out. And definitely more content on the way. And I am officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that